It has been determined that on certain parts of Mexico, such as La Laguna, the concentration of arsenic on water is high, and the laguna depends on the water accumulated in the subsoil in order to supply the population, castle raising, industry, etc. But as a result, the water is running out due to the exploitation of the aquifers. The aquifers go down 3 meters per year, contaminating from a natural way the water. The origins of this problem started on 1940, and the main cause of this is that arsenic occurs due to the inadequate use of aquifers for many years, as they reach levels where water begins to absorb minerals found in the aquifer, and not only that, but also from mining activities or products related with agriculture activities, insecticides, etc. These are some of the reasons in which the liberation of arsenic can take place. People who drink the water with arsenic H5 ACE05 years ago are now having skin problems. Some suffer from mutilation of their limbs. Other people also acquire diseases such as skin cancer, lung, liver, etc., and also show that there started to appear some sores on different parts of their body. According to Mexican laws, water is considered potable if it contains less than 26 micrograms of arsenic per liter of water. But the problem is that Laguna is exposed to large levels of this metalloid because the concentrations are above the normal due to the exploitation of the aquifers. As a minimum recommendation by the WHO, it recommends that water above 10 micrograms per liter of water is not potable. The water with arsenic it can be useful for the industry because it's an agent of alloy and also for the processing of materials such as paper, glass, pigments, etc. But the arsenic is completely toxic for the body and an immediate symptom it could be the throw up, headache, diarrhea, etc. The arsenic is considered one of the 10 chemical elements more alarming for the population by the WHO, and they are always trying to encourage every country to eliminate the amount of arsenic. There's no way that there exist other useful ways to use arsenic with water because it completely affects the health of the persons. The 80% from aquifers that give drinking water are now contaminated with arsenic, and that's the reason why these need a solution. The main ways to solve this is with an acid river, to let the resumption of wetlands that purify water and restore the balance of aquifers. What we also need to focus is to change the agriculture mechanism so that we can all reduce the exploitation of aquifers. Also, generate conscience on the population about what is happening to the water. With the collaboration of the population and with the government, we could recommend to educate every person in all important media so they can know how to clean their water with the material they have on their houses. The arsenic can be eliminated with different water purification techniques such as coagulation with iron and aluminum. Construction of plants for arsenic removal in key cities to later distribute the water to other cities. And for the removal, the plant will use reverse osmosis implementation for water cleaning. Construction of water treatment plants in cities that have high arsenic levels. This will temporary until the construction of the plant is finished. Generate conscience on the population about what is happening and the consequences. In this way, water will not be wasted and companies will not exploit aquifers. Install arsenic removal system at domestic level, but it will also be recommended to remove the mineral with adhesion procedure, which consists of adding particles that trap the mineral. Implement coagulation filtration technology since they are economic systems and do not require electricity. Contaminated water should not be used for irrigation, but they will be forced to use drip irrigation with normal water, since 70% of the water is consumed by agriculture, and subsequently, it must be informed to the population that was cultivated with water that could possibly contain low levels of arsenic to disinfect said crop.